I welcome everybody to Yoga for Lymph. And in addition to some lymph work today, we're also going to do some added benefits here for our immune system and also for stress relief. So you'll notice as we get started here, I have some props. So first I have a chair. And for the chair, you could also use something as simple as a couch at home. You can use a chair, you can use the wall. So we have options for this. And then you'll also notice here that I have a bolster. You can use some pillows from your couch at home. Blocks, same thing, just something that can help you prop up this midsection of the body for this morning. So as we get started, we're coming into an easy seat. And we're taking a moment to just roll the shoulder blades back. Allowing for the crown of the head to lift to the ceiling. Taking a nice deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Focusing for a few moments here on the simplicity of your breath. We don't want to change the breath in any way. We don't want to, feel like we're taking a longer inhale or an exhale. Just allow the body to be this morning. And as we take a few moments here of silence just for ourselves, allow for the tongue to remove from the crown of the mouth, part the lips here, and feel the jaw just release, everything softening down. Oftentimes we don't live in a world where we're able to feel this moment of silence. Our phones go off, everything in the world is just so busy and in your face. We'll take the next 30 seconds or so here with the eyes either opened or closed, the jaw soft. And feel the breath now move with your inhale down to the pit of the belly. The exhale, releasing stress. With every exhale, allow whatever is stressing you out to just wipe away, wash away off your body. Beautiful. Take another couple breaths in here. Let it all go. So we can take a moment here to take the legs out in front of us. Again, we're gonna move just nice and smooth as molasses first, just taking the legs and pounding them out in front of you. Don't overthink this, right? We just wanna get some blood flow going. And then as you're ready, we're going to take this left foot into the right leg, extend this right leg out in front of you. So we want to think about these right toes being pointed up to engage the hamstring, or to feel a little bit of a stretch here in the bottom or back of this right leg. Feel the crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. And as you take this exhale, just simply fold over the right leg, drop the head down. Allow for the head to be heavy here. Maybe you kind of shake out the neck and the head a little bit. And you'll notice here, I'm not so much worried about pointing and reaching the toes, right? We just want to feel some release here in the chest, the chin, the face, all releasing down to the right leg. And remembering also that in our yoga practice, the breath is the star of the show here. So however you're breathing is perfectly fine. Just follow the flow of your inhales and exhales. Basically, don't overthink it here. So as we have now this right leg extended, you're going to take the right hand and even the left hand if you want. You're going to squeeze up and down the leg. So you can see here I'm making almost like claw hands, going up the leg and then all the way down towards the calf, towards the shin, the ankle. If you want to give your foot a little massage, you can do that. Again, we're just doing some circulatory movements here. When you come back up to this hip area, think about almost taking the meaty part around the pelvic floor and around the hip and just kind of shake it left and right. Remember, this is lymph. So we have these major lymph nodes around the hip, around the arms, around the neck, and go up and down just one or two more times. Just follow your breath here, your exhale, you're bringing the hand and massaging down. Inhales up, take another second when you get to the top there and kind of shake around that right hip area. Beautiful. And then back down. Awesome. When you're ready, we're going to take the feet together, coming into butterfly pose, or the fun term for this one is Supta Baddha Konasana. Feel the crown of the head lift to the ceiling. Again, with your breath, feel the rib cage expand. And as you exhale, find a forward fold. Seated forward fold here. And shake out the head again. Feel any of that stress just wipe away, just releasing down the shoulders. When you're ready, coming back to a seated position. Now we have this right foot in, left foot out, toes pointed up. Feel a bit of a stretch here on the left side. When you're ready, we'll feel the spine grow long. And then find your soft fold down on the left side. So again, we don't want to focus on anything here except just a nice, gentle folding forward. If you want to touch your toes, feel free, right? But that's not the name of the game here. When you take your next inhale, you'll take your claw hands and you'll find your massage up the leg. Again, don't overthink this. Feel free to get into that left hip, kind of shake, shake, shake. And then down the leg as you exhale. You can use both hands, just the left hand, whatever is more comfortable for you today. Don't overthink it. That seems to be my mantra for this day. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll do just one more round here, coming down, getting the circulation moving, and then up into that hip flexor one last time. Shake, shake, shake. Beautiful. And then as we come back into a seated position now, we'll inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling, and then cactus your arms. We want to really feel like somebody's pressing their hands into your hands. So we're rolling the shoulders back. We have this chest region lifting forward, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, hands to the ceiling, and then exhale, cactus the arms. Big inhale here. Feel the chest fill. Exhale, forward fold. One more time here. Arms reach up, cactus. Pause here for another big breath. Really fill the chest. Forward fold, exhale. Shake out the head. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, simply take your hands over to the left side. Let's fill the right side of our body here with breath. Allow for the inhales to come and fill the chest, but also take a moment to really notice your inhale through the right rib cage. Can you feel expansion through the right side of your body? Take one more breath here. And then exhale, hands come back through center. You'll shake out the head. You'll pause for another breath. And then exhale over to the right side. So again, we want to feel this rib cage expanding almost like a balloon here. Beautiful. Breath radiating up and down the left side of your body. One more breath in here. And then exhale back through center. We'll inhale, hands reach up. Left hand comes down. So first, reach through the right fingertips. Really find that length on the right side. Exhale, tip to your left. Think about a little teapot here. With your inhale, we want to feel the face looking up at the ceiling. And then as you exhale, gaze down at the left hand. So we're just moving the head and neck here. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, look at the left hand. 2 more times, following your own breath here. Again, we're doing some gentle opening of those lymph nodes now around the neck and the ears. Very simple movement. But this does a lot of good for our body. Last time, looking up. And then exhale, looking down. With your inhale, both hands reach up now. Right hand stretches down, left fingers reach. Take your tip over to the right. So you notice here, we're not doing a deep stretch on purpose, right? With your inhale, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, gaze down to the right hand. Just moving the neck here. Awesome. 3 more times. Follow your breath, star of the show here. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Both arms reach up now. Take your hands to heart center. Pause here for a moment. Just notice the body. Feel the body, the breath. And just notice whatever your body is telling you. And as we move into the remainder of our practice here, always grant yourself that permission to pause when you need to, but to also notice, right? We don't want to have any numbness, tingling, any type of sharp shooting pain. One more inhale together. Let it all go. Awesome. So if you have down dog in your practice, you're welcome to take a down dog first. Otherwise, you're simply going to stand up. And I recommend here that you are facing your couch, your chair, even a wall here would be handy. So again, with lymph, we are focusing on lifting through the chest region. This is our thoracic duct. This is our main vessel of lymph. I like to think of this as I-95 that likes to go all the way up and down the body. And then we have lymph that branches out. That's like your I-66, your 495, and other major highways that connect into 95 going up and down. So first, take a moment to feel both feet planted on the ground. We want to feel the four corners of your feet here. With your inhale, reach the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, find a forward fold. Hands here come onto the chair, maybe onto the couch. Awesome. Inhale here, lift through the chest. So this is a nice, simple lift here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, reach the hands up, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, chest is halfway, and then exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose, stretch the hands all the way up to the ceiling, and then take your hands to heart center. Giving yourself a moment here to settle in, to check in with the body. And as we move into the remainder of this standing portion, again, we're really focused here on having the body move with your breathing, but also having that feeling, and then take your hands to heart center. Gorgeous. Inhale, and then exhale out. So now we're going to come into chair pose. So we're going to sink our weight into our heels, and you want to lift through the toes. Now take your hands to heart center here. So again, we want to feel this lift in the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, sink, lower. Breath in, reach up, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms. Really feel the chest reach to the ceiling here. Beautiful. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center here. Really squeeze through the thighs as you exhale. Again, lymph right here around this hip region. Squeezing. Inhale and squat lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, really lifting the chest to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Squeeze through those thighs. Hold here for another breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Cactus, exhale. Another breath here. And hands to heart center. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, arms stretch. Exhale into chair. Squeeze through the thighs here, lift the toes. Really feel the thighs engage. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale. Reach up. Big inhale here. Fill the lungs. Exhale and open cactus. Awesome. One more inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Take a moment here to notice the body. Notice how the body feels. Slow breath. And exhale. One more breath here. And let it all go. So now coming wide onto your mat, we're coming into our goddess pose. So as we're coming into goddess pose, we have the chest area lifted again, and we have the toes out, and we have the heels in. So we want to feel this pelvic floor region kind of shift forward a little bit. Inhale, and then squat a little bit lower. Inhale, star pose, stretch up. Exhale, goddess pose. We're just going to do that 3 more times. Follow your breath here. Breath in and squat. Chest lifted. Squeeze through the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Big breath in and exhale. Star pose. Hands come to heart center. And then stepping back towards the front of the mat. Another breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, cactus the arms, reaching up. Awesome. Inhale, arms lift up again. Exhale, find your forward fold. Go ahead and shake out the head here. Reach up as you inhale. And cactus the arms. So this time we're going to do what we call cactus clap. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, right forearm crosses over to the left forearm. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, forearms together. Do that 2 more times. Again, inhale, the chest expands. Exhale, right forearm crosses to the left. Breath in. And last one, big reaching out. And then bring it in. Gorgeous. We'll do the other side. Open up. Really feel like somebody's pressing their hands into yours. Awesome. Big breath. Exhale, cross the left over to the right. Inhale. And uncross. 2 more times. Beautiful. Forearms together. Last one. Fabulous. Bring both hands down by your side. Maybe you just kind of sway side to side for a moment. Again, we want to feel the 4 corners of both feet on the ground. Maybe even spread the toes here for a minute. So we're going to prepare for a brief balance pose before we come back on to the floor. And balance is good not just for bone density, right? But it's also good for our circulatory system. And oftentimes, if we've had different types of treatments, this can also help with, regaining balance, the circulatory system, the immune system, all of those things. So you're welcome here to use the chair again, if you'd like. We're going to come into a tree pose. So as we come into tree pose, think about maybe wanting the chair or the wall where you can have the taller part of the chair available to you. But first, before we do this, I want you to notice your core. So first, we're taking the right hand right below the belly button and bring the belly button in to the spine. And then we're taking the back of the left hand at the small of the back, and then bringing the lower back into the belly. So really feel this whole core area engaging here. Belly into spine, lower back into belly. And then You can take the right foot into the left leg. And then you want to find a focal point in front of you that's not moving that you can just fix your gaze on. So you'll notice for this tree pose that I have my foot closer to my ankle. You can have it on your ankle, your shin, your thigh, whatever feels better for you today. Really feel this left foot rooted into the earth. Take one more breath in, and then drop the right foot and shake it out. And then as we move to the opposite side, same thing, right? So feel the right foot. We really want to feel 4 corners in the mat. And then lifting the left foot into the right leg. And again, you can take it to the ankle. You can take it however it feels good. Sometimes reminding yourself of your core can really help here. If you're feeling like you want to grow your tree, you're welcome to reach your arms out in a way that allows you to keep your balance. Awesome. One more big breath here. And then exhale, shake it out. Again, if you have down dog in your practice, you're welcome to take it, or you will simply come on to your mat. And this time we're coming on to our backs. You'll notice here I have the chair still available to me. The chair, the wall, whatever would be helpful here, you can still have. And I've got a couple blocks and my fancy yoga pillow right here as well. So I'm going to prop that up for a minute. So as we come onto the ground, bringing the knees into the chest and rolling side to side for a moment. You can bring your hands to your knees and maybe stir the pot here. Taking knee circles. I like to imagine that I'm stirring a pot anyway. And then you can grab onto toes or ankles, lifting the feet into the air for a happy baby. So if you're in this happy baby pose, relax the shoulders, but press the heels to the ceiling. Awesome. Bring both feet onto the ground and move the knees left and right. We call this windshield wipering. Knees left and right. We're doing just a little bit of lower back massage here. And this lower back massage is great for the immune system. We're able to target our kidneys, our adrenal glands. If you feel a tight spot in the lower back, don't ignore it. Breathe into it. Maybe just focus there for an extra moment. Give it a little bit of love. Take a moment now with both feet on the ground to take the arms all the way out to the side. So where I'd like you to feel this is in the middle part of the back. And for the ladies, think about right below your bra strap. Middle part of the back, not the shoulders, not the lower back. And sometimes we can get into that middle back by coming into a V. V is in Valentine shape. So the arms will come out to look like a V. And we're simply breathing here. And we're coming back to this feeling of any stress just rolling off the shoulders, washing away. If you want to imagine any stress or anything that's bugging you, just rolling off the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders, washing away like a little pond or creek. Just feeling that release. Again, we're coming back to the tongue, nice and soft. Remove the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Part the lips. Can you allow that space between your eyebrows to let go here? So lymph, very important in the body for a lot of reasons, right? We need to naturally release and detox. We do that through sweating. We do that through digestive elimination. You know what I'm talking about, right? So these are all natural ways to get all of this moving, but our breath is becoming, well, it has been the star of the show in yoga for a long time, but there are studies beginning to come out more about the importance of breathing techniques with our lymph. And the immune system as a whole is important, but nervous system and being able to relax our bodies is also a key component to pain management, to lymphatics, and just allowing the body to naturally do its job. And that's what we're doing here. So if you're comfortable here, you're welcome to stay here for a few more breaths. Otherwise, simply bring your knees into the chest and then over to the left side. Knees bent to the left, arms are stretching out wide. This is coming into a supine twist. Your gaze can come over either shoulder, whatever feels most comfortable for you today. And if you have swollen lymph, you might notice some tugging and pulling around one of the shoulder areas, and that's okay. Just breathe into it. We like to run away from discomfort in our body. Just breathe into it, acknowledge that it's there. Keep this feeling of release, this stress continuing to just flow off your body. Feel the left shoulder and right shoulder letting go into the earth, into the mat beneath you. We'll stay here for 3 to 4 more breaths before moving to the other side. Simply allow the body to do its job, breathe itself. Let the breath be your guide here. Maybe one more breath if you want. And then you'll very slowly bring the feet back through center. Give the spine one breath of reset. Bring the knees into the chest as you inhale, over to the right side, knees bent to the right, arms stretch out. Now this bolster can be used if you want between the legs to kind of soften this a little bit. And let's begin this feeling of heaviness in the body. I like to imagine a weighted blanket, warm weighted blanket draped over the whole left side of my body. Really feeling the right side softening to the mat. The jaw soft, the whole face relaxed. But now that weighted blanket feeling encouraging every muscle, every bone to become heavier and heavier. Take another inhale. Exhale it away. Two more like that at your own pace. You're going to take your time coming out of this posture. Again, if you want to stay here longer, feel free. It's your practice, right? You take your postures as long as you like, especially when we start to get into these sloth-like, super duper cozy postures. If you're ready to move to your final Shavasana, move slow as molasses. You can either lie flat on the floor, or I'm going to demo for you here how to use the chair as an option. Because this is my absolute favorite Shavasana pose. So if you're near a wall and you're familiar with legs up the wall, feel free to do that. For legs up the chair, you'll take your calves up the chair. And you have the spine still resting on the ground here. Lymph moves down and up, not up and down. So we have to really think about on a daily basis, if you have lymphatic issues, lymphoma or anything like that, to do something simple like this every day. This can be up a chair, a couch, a wall. Even in bed, you can simply take 2, 3, 4 pillows and do this shape right here. All we're looking for is the feet above the heart to just get everything moving towards the chest area. Again, that's our I-95 main highway of lymph. We're going to think here about absolutely nothing. Allow for the body to relax. Allow the arms to come into your coziest position. The jaw, the lips relaxed. The eyeballs, the muscles behind the eyes letting go. the left ear and the right ear, all softening and letting go. And now let's bring that weighted blanket feeling over the whole entire body. Every single muscle releasing. And one of the beauties of doing yoga at home is when you're ready to come out of your final rest, you come out of it, right? You slowly ease out, but there's no rush here. We're going to stay in this Shavasana another 2 to 3 minutes. But if you want to take a 10, 15, 20-minute Shavasana, heck, you even want to take a little nap here, you come back to your day when you're ready. Rest is undervalued in our society. We have too much going on. And even post-COVID, we're coming back to this overly busy state. But we need to listen when our bodies need a few moments of nothingness. If you have different thoughts coming in and out of the mind, that's okay. We're human. You're going to have thoughts about to-do lists and all those things. Just simply breathe. And return and focus in on the inhale and the exhale here. All while enjoying that warm, weighted blanket feeling over the whole entire body. Finding the breath moving in through the nose, softly out the mouth. Again, give yourself permission to stay in this final rest as long as you want this morning. If you're ready to rejoin your day, take a moment to notice the surface beneath you. Bring awareness to the ceiling above you. The four corners of the room all around you. awareness of the heart beating within you. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll the back of your head side to side. Just gently reawakening the body, taking any stretches that feel good here. I like pointing through my toes and reaching through the fingertips for a full body, glorious stretch. And then you'll take your time coming to a fetal position, curling up into a little ball on either the left or the right side. Don't overthink it. Just take your time here. And as you're ready, bringing both hands onto the heart. Again, gentle awareness of the heartbeat. Allow the spine to be long. Take a nice breath in here and let it all go. One more together as a community, breathing in. Exhale it out. The light in me sees and honors the light, the awesomeness within each and every one of you. Together, we greet one another with lots and lots of namaste. And thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today.